Hey everybody, it's Devin at Homeschool House Calls, and our three groups. We are streaming into three groups tonight. How do I homeschool? The Homeschool Mom Self Care Plan, and homeschooling and the working mom. So, but they all come up. They're all part of Homeschool House Calls. Anyway, how are y'all doing? Are y'all getting ready for Christmas? I'm ready for Christmas. Um, This is our Tuesday Homeschool Mom Talk. We are talking about middle school tonight. We voted last week and we had several ask for middle school and high school. I did one on high school a couple of weeks ago. So if you want to jump back and scroll back through the group and watch that one, if there's questions you have about high school, you can put them under that or PM me. Let me know what you want to hear about high school, and we'll do another one. I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure that I cover what you want to hear. But anyway, so tonight we're talking about middle school. Um, I have some. I have five kids. Four are teens. One is a middle schooler right now. Middle school, we usually put it between sixth grade and eighth grade. That's when I went to middle school. That's what we called it. But really, it's more of a I think it's more of a mentality for the kids than it is an actual grade. So, good evening. Now I see I wouldn't look at the comments. But anyway, so middle school can be that preteenish, or preteenish, early teen times, really young teens, mostly, preteen. We're talking about that age group. So anyway, what are my tips? We're going to talk about some tips. If you have questions, let me know because it helps me fine tune what you want to hear. But I have some very definite. Y'all knew I had definite ideas about middle school, right? So my top three tips of see, you don't even realize that. I have top tips that I think you need to focus on. Let's see. Your first one is connection. Connection is very important. Now, y'all hear that a lot when I talk about moms will call me and they'll want to talk about pulling their kids from public school. I always say your first goal is making connection and healing between you and your child. It's the same thing for middle school. Sometimes you have to work really, really hard when those hormones start getting going and they start changing and they start leaving that babyhood behind and moving in toward those 10 years. You've got to work really hard on your connection. Um, I know with my teens, sometimes they hit that age, they get a little bit, not always volatile, but a little bit testy. And you have to kind of step back and take a deep breath and not always fight them. I know with me, sometimes I would end up feeling like my motherhood was being challenged or my authority. And sometimes you just have to take a breath and really, really work on keeping that connection. Sometimes you have to listen to your older teens. My older girls kind of got on to me. They said I was treating my middle schooler like a baby. So that is something we've worked on this year is to make sure that we have time together. We started doing mama dates during that time where me and one child would go out and maybe get a snack, maybe go shopping. We would basically do what they wanted to do and have a mama date. And so we really worked on connection. Um, Connection allows you to speak into their hearts. It They listen to you, and when they're going into those teen years, they need to be able to listen to you, and so it's really important that you work on that. I'm reading. Here's a good comment. It is a very, very, I mean, it's a different time, and you just really have to, settle yourself and know that you've got to take a deep breath because they will test you. Let's see. Let's go back to the banners. So connection will allow you to speak into their hearts. Sometimes you can do that by reading the same books. Like, maybe there's like with Mike Cole when he wanted to read, what was the name of it? Mockingjay was one of them. What was the first one? I forget now. They were they were movies, but I mean, by the time I finished it, he was no longer wanting to read it anymore. But I always kind of pre-read and know what they're reading, and just making sure we're on the same page. Another thing that I think is very highly important is laughter. Lots of laughter. Look for ways to. I feel like the banner is like huge tonight, but really spending a lot of time finding ways to laugh. Let me see. I got another comment up here. Hola, I know that's Joanna. Um, so laughter kind of diffuses many a tense situation. Find ways to laugh with your teens, whether it's a game night, whether it's movies. Crack up at jokes, crack jokes, be the silly mom. And I'm not talking about becoming their bestie. I don't think parents need to be their besties, but you do need to be their friend. You're not their peer, but you can still be friends even though you're not on the same level. So just finding ways to laugh and enjoy it. I got some more. Yes, that's a good one. I'm not going to put that comment on there because I don't want to put people's names on there because this goes on YouTube. So another thing to do while they're in middle school is to explore. Um, let's see. Explore their interest, explore what they're into. What's you looking at? You want to come here? Did something bother you? You got something bothering you? Your tummy hurts. I'm sorry. I'm doing a live. You want to help me? I'm sorry. Look at that pitiful face. We'll do a short one. Did you eat too much? I'm sorry. Why don't you go tell Olivia and let Olivia help you out? Look, you gonna help me? Not with a sad face. Not be sad. I don't want a sad face. I don't want a sad face. What do you think middle schoolers need? What do you like? Do you like to have fun? Do you like to laugh? Do you like to? You're not a middle schooler yet.
Stickers in their lockers and put mirrors in their lockers.
Put mirrors in their lockers? Oh, if they go to public school, yeah, they do have that on public school. That's true.
Put
Do
stickers
you,
in them.
stickers? Do you need a locker at home? Are you in middle school yet? You're in
I
first grade.
wish I had a locker.
She wishes she had a locker. Well, I'll find you a locker. Would you like one?
Yeah.
At home? Who's your teacher? You like your teacher? Do you like your teacher? Say yes, yes, yes. And you'll go to middle school. She'll be in middle school one day. I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? I'm sorry.
My arm was stuck
I'm
there.
sorry.
And my arm was like that. And when my arm was stuck there, it was wedging my finger.
I'm sorry. So lockers having mirrors in your locker and stickers in your locker is very important when you're in middle school. So everybody needs to run out and get lockers. Yeah, let's see. See, Miss Tiffany's kids had lockers and they keep their school stuff in it. Yeah, that would be a very good thing. She doesn't have a locker and we don't really have a space for her stuff. We keep it on a little shelf over here. So we probably do need a locker. So not only middle schoolers, but elementary school students need that too. That's awesome to know. I'm gonna have to find her a locker.
There's one person watch. There's 3 people watching in one heart.
3 people are watching in one heart. That's important too. But anyway.
And that's how many minutes. And we've been for 8 double dot.
She's
50.
been learning how to run this thing. Y'all know that? Okay, I'm going to finish. You go play with Olivia. Let me finish. Okay, then you let me talk because we're talking about middle school. Middle school.
No one plays with me anymore, so I can't play with Olivia.
Middle schoolers and high schoolers do not play with elementary school students. Do you realize that? Teach your children to play with their younger siblings. This is an important skill that I missed. I did not do this well. But games are important and they're a lot of fun. Now you've got lipstick on your face. Go wash your face. I love you too. Go. I'm serious. Go. Go wash your face. You got lipstick on it. She is my best friend. She is my best friend. But anyway, so connection is important. Laughter is important. Exploring exploring what they're interested in. This is your time to not to find what they like so that when you get into high school, you can pick the right electives and you're not like, because I don't know, I had some of mine would go, no, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And I was too regimental with the first ones. I'm trying to be a lot more relaxed with Olivia and not be in such a hurry to make them finish school because there's no rush. They are still babies when middle school. They still need their mamas in middle school. Don't be tempted to just throw them online. Olivia is finally online with school for eighth grade, but sixth grade, I wouldn't do that. So if y'all have a favorite curriculum, what I did, we this year was the first year we have been completely online. We are using let's see, Teaching Textbooks for Math. We love that one. And Mia Prep. Mia Prep, if you are familiar with Always Ice Cream, Mia Academy, and Clever Dragons, that is the same platform. They launched the high school level this year. And it's been a good fit, but you just have to kind of fill out your child and what they like and what they need. But that's what we like. It's been a good fit. She keeps coming back over here with this sad face. She needs to go find her sister.
I leaned on the I leaned on this thing.
I'm sorry, but I really want to finish this up. It is Christmas. Okay, so that is my tips for handling high school. Remember, Thursday night we're going to have Christmas Around the World with Aaron and Wainwright. That is really it's a pre-record. We're doing because it's Christmas week. We're taking that night off, but it is a great workshop. You will not regret watching it. You want to tell everybody Merry Christmas? What does 4 mean? 4 more days to Christmas? 4 more days. She's so helpful. Tell them happy. Look, if you're going to be here, you have to talk. You have to talk and tell them Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
You said I can't talk.
Well, talk now. You're just so silly. Anyway, so this week we talked about middle school. Next week, I think we're going to talk about self-care. I cannot remember what I put down. It was either self-care or goals. We are wrapping up the year. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful time with your family. Take time to make connection. Take time to laugh. Bake some cookies with your babies. Give lots of love, lots of cuddles. Middle schoolers still need cuddles. They still need your time. They are not grown up, even if they're grumpy and they like to act like they are. They're not grown up and they need you. So they need to explore with mama. They need laughter. Put in some mama dates in there. Try to find time where you can be one on one so that you can. It's just so interesting to watch them grow up and see the changes as they begin to move from being babies and being children into being teens. And even teens are not adults yet. That is something that I have really had to learn, that my teens are not adults. And even my adult teens are not quite adults yet. And they still need their mama and they still need help navigating the world and everything around them. But you can start enjoying some online curriculum when they hit middle school. I will advise, do not let them be on autopilot. I made that mistake with my oldest. I think I learned a lot of things with him.
The numbers with my fingers are how many people are watching.
I know, but I would really rather you not do that because you're putting it in front of my face. Okay, what do you want to talk about next week? Y'all let me know. I think we're going to do self-care is what I put on schedule, either goals will be one of those. That's a good week for it. Let me know what you want to know over the next couple of weeks. I will add high school in. Just let me know what you want to hear. But other than that, I hope y'all have a great, great time during your Christmas holidays and during the New Year's. But anyway, night, guys.